What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the video. Today I'm going to teach you guys how to use a food scale. So with a food scale, we have the whiteboard here to explain and help you guys what I'm going to be talking about. So a food scale basically is what you need to portion control all your shit. So what a food scale is it's a way to measure your stuff in either ounces or in grams. So it's really important to portion control all your meals to make sure that you're not overeating. That's the whole point of a food scale, so you don't overeat. That's a really big problem when you're out eating at restaurants. They give you big amounts of portions and you're not even, it's not 4 ounces because it's not measured. What gets measured gets freaking managed. Okay, so you have to measure all your meals in cooked. You could do it in non-cooked, like raw, but I highly suggest it's more accurate to do your measurements in cooked. So after you cook your meals, you place it on the scale, and I'll show you guys how to do that, how to tar it and everything. What the hell is a tar? I'll talk about it. Just give me a second. So you can get these for less than $20. They are literally an investment for your health. If you can't afford 20 bucks for a goddamn scale, sorry, but you're broke as shit. Okay. Just being honest and true. So where do you buy them at? You can go to any Walmart, you can go to Target, you can go to Amazon, or you can just go on Google and literally find it on there. It's really cheap, $20. So there are types of scales. There are the wrong scales to get for meal prep. You do not want to get the scales that are like the cup and only measures in like fluid ounces. You're not going to be able to measure your cooked ounces or grams without the actual ones. You want the flat ones that look like this, right? For you guys, I'm going to show you guys right here. So there's this one's by Sharper Image. This is from Grocery Outlet. We got this one, food scale from like Restaurant Depot. And then we have this food scale I found at our kitchen. And then we have this one, and this one's from Target. I think it was $17. And here you go. You guys can get it. Those are just the many ones that are the ones I got. I like to use this one. It's by Ozeri. The Taylor one sucks really bad. The one at Restaurant Depot I got was really good. So yeah, let me go explain to you guys how food scales work. Next up, you're gonna need some meal prep containers. So you have a food scale, you're gonna need meal prep containers, and you're gonna need gloves, maybe. You don't really need gloves, but I like to use gloves. Then you're gonna need your cooked protein, your cooked carbs, and your cooked or raw vegetables. This is a diet hack. You can put and store your asparagus. Asparagus is a plant or asparagus. And you could actually put this in the fridge and it'll last up to more than a week. It's crazy, it'll be still crispy in 5 days. This is what you really need. Alright guys, so here is a tutorial number 1. So you're gonna have your food scale right here, and you're gonna have that glove on, right? Just because I like to have my gloves on. So there are options that you have here. When you turn on a food scale, you're going to be presented with grams. The right side sometimes will say unit, and the left side is to reset it, otherwise known as the tar button. The tar button is what resets the scale on the left side. It'll say tar. Focus. A little scratch off, but you see it on the left, it says tar. On the right side it says unit. So unit, like I was saying, there's grams, and then there's kilograms. It'll have different settings. It'll have ounces in OZ, and it'll have pounds as LB. So grams, kilograms, ounces, LB, which is pounds. There's 16 ounces in a pound, just to let you guys know that. So we're gonna use this function here called ounces. Now notice how when I put a meal prep container on top of this, it will go up an ounce. So what that means is that this thing weighs 1 ounce, about, or 0.95 ounces OZ. What you want to do here is you want to press this tar button here on the left. So what the tar button does is that it resets the scale to 0. So when you reset the scale to 0, that means that whatever you weigh on top of here, that's how much it's going to weigh. So now that I have my glove on, make sure that I'm weighing my meats. So in a meal plan, if I send it to you guys, it says 5 ounces of protein, right? 5 ounces of turkey. What you're gonna do here is you're gonna take your glove, you're gonna dig into the cooked meat that you have, and you're gonna place it on top of the tard. Keep in mind that it's 0 right now because I pressed that left button. So once I press it on top, it's gonna measure the actual ounces of the meat. So this portion is gonna be 5 ounces. Bam. So that right there, my friends, is 5 ounces of turkey, right? So now you're gonna take your asparagus. You could put this as baked, but actually we're gonna do that later. Okay. So now it's five ounces, right? Okay. In the meal plan, I'm gonna say you need 3 ounces of sweet potato. So what you're gonna do here, all right? You're gonna stop. You'll be like, okay, I have my 5 ounces, and now I'm gonna need to put 3 ounces of sweet potato. You could do one or two things. The first one is you could press the tar button, and then you can actually set it to 0, and then put 3 ounces of sweet potato in there. Second option, what you could do is you can actually just memorize it. This is a much faster and more effective way to meal prep because you're gonna have to do a lot of these motherfuckers. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna memorize, okay, 5 ounces, what's 5 plus 3? Okay, 8. Cool. I'm just gonna put all of these to 8 because I know I need 3 ounces of sweet potato. So that's a little bit too much. It's a little bit too much. And let's see if we can get 8 here. Just to be accurate, we have to make it 8. Okay, so that is 3 ounces of sweet potato. Bam. Now, the meal plan says 75 grams of asparagus. Okay, so I am at 8 ounces. Cool. I'm gonna press the tar button because I want to reset everything to 0. The tar button basically means 0. So you're gonna press 0. And now, okay, how do I get to grams? Because the meal plan says 75 grams of asparagus. I'm gonna press the unit button until I see grams. Cool. Now I see grams. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna measure out 75 grams worth of asparagus. 75 grams. Bam! Meal plan is complete for that meal. And that is how you use a food scale. And if you wanted to reset it back to 0, bam, there you have it there. If you want to add another meal prep container, this is what you do. You put it on top. You press all the way to ounces. You press the tar button because you want to flatten it out to 0. Now whatever I weigh on top, like I said, that's how much it's gonna weigh. So that's just your introduction of food scales and how to measure your stuff in ounces and grams. And let me take this glove off. Okay. So I hope you guys found this video very, very informative. And I hope you guys take with you all the things that I've taught you into practice. Remember, nobody's perfect. You know, it's all about just trying your best and doing your best every single day, because you don't set out to build a freaking wall. You set out to build a brick, and you lay it as perfectly as you can lay a brick, because if you stare at the wall, you're gonna be overwhelmed. You eat one healthy meal a day and keep going and keep going and keep going, and soon you're gonna look up, you're gonna have that wall. So thank you guys, I appreciate it. Have a great day. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, or share this video you thought that anyone could benefit from this. And I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you. Stay massive.